Hi, hello and welcome back to another Project Zomboid video. This is part 3 of my 10 years later challenge, and in this episode I really get up to some stuff. I put a lot more work into this episode. I did a lot more editing on this episode. I know in the previous episode I said I did even more editing in that one than the one before that, but really I'm serious this time. This one took me quite some time to edit, so yeah, I hope you enjoy. I did a lot of work in this episode, so it's a banger, trust me. Just watch the video, you'll see. But anyways, thank you so much for clicking on the video, and I hope you all enjoy. Okay, where were we? Right. I just slept in this chair in the upstairs area of some kind of garage. Last episode I was chased into here by a bunch of zombies. And by the way, those zombies are still here. I'm gonna go fight them all and kill them all. But first, let me tell you my game plan for today's episode. Pretty soon, the water is gonna run out, along with the electricity. But I can deal with running out of electricity for now, but I can't really deal without water. So I'm gonna need to make some kind of renewable water system. I can do this by placing a water catcher on the roof of a building and then connecting it to an industrial sink below. Doing this will not only give me an infinite water source, but it will also give me an infinite clean water source, because doing the setup automatically cleans and filters the water. To do this, I'm going to need somewhere relatively safe, somewhere I can call home. So I'm going to turn this garage into my base. I decided to pick this spot because it was very open and already had storage boxes down there anyway, and I even had an upstairs area with a balcony view. So I was going to need a few things for this episode, those things being here. But first, I needed to clear out these zombies. So, back to it. Here, I very quickly got overwhelmed. I had no idea that many zombies would come through the window, and I almost got bit. Thankfully though, it was only a laceration, and this wouldn't be the first time something like this happened today. There was now a lot of zombies in my building. I was going to have to clear them out eventually, so what better time to do it than right now, in this very cool montage. Okay, I'm pretty sure that's enough for now, but I'll definitely be fighting a lot more later. Whilst coming around this corner here, I spotted something incredible. A generator. This was going to be really useful for when the electricity in this building runs out, which will be any day now. I tried to search these steel crates over here, but all I found were zombies. I honestly have no idea how I keep attracting this many zombies. At this point, I decided to just flee the building instead of fight. There was just too many zombies, and my weapon would probably break soon anyway. I entered this house and got jumped by a zombie whilst I was trying to close the window. It managed to get a hit on me, but thankfully, yet again, I wasn't bitten. I couldn't stay in this house any longer. The zombies were hitting on the windows. I had to move to a different place. At this point, your guess is as good as mine on why I haven't been bitten yet. I think it's just down to pure luck and my firefighter clothing. After this fight, I was really exhausted, so I decided to take shelter in the generator room. and also search these boxes, which I didn't do earlier. In these boxes, I'd find some quite important things, including some new melee weapons. Metal pipes are probably my favourite melee weapons in this entire game, because face it, who doesn't love a little bit of blunt force trauma? I headed back up to my penthouse. I was really tired and I needed some time to relax. All this zombie killing had really taken a toll on me, so I needed to just sit down for a bit and think about stuff. Unsurprisingly, the first thing I thought about was going to smoke. Besides, I'm pretty sure I'd earned it at this point. While smoking, I decided to go check out what I had done so far. There was a lot of bodies on the floor, and that means a lot of cleanup later. But that's for later, not right now, so I got to looting. And of course, just like clockwork, even more zombies wanted to join in on the fun. You'd think that after seeing all the dead zombies on the floor, that they'd stay clear a bit. After all that fighting, I was pretty tired, so it was time to sleep again and see what the next day brought me. However, I couldn't sleep for that long. I woke up after about 2 hours, and it was time to get to work yet again. It seemed like every time I come back to certain parts of this warehouse, more and more zombies had just appeared. I suspected that they got through the windows and the open doors. At some point, I'd make this place secure, but for now, I had to kill even more zombies. Killing all these zomboids became sort of a routine for me, which in the long run was a good thing. The more I killed, the more I leveled up. I figured that now that I've killed so many zombies in the area, I'd be in a safe enough position to start building up the base. However, to dismantle stuff to level up my carpentry skill, I was going to need a saw. Luckily for me, in one of the boxes in the generator room, I found exactly that. It was now time for me to start dismantling everything in my site, but first, I needed to read Carpentry Volume 1. Doing this would give me an XP multiplier so I could level up the skill faster. It took me 8 in-game hours to read the whole book, and it was now morning. However, the 3x multiplier I was going to get was going to be really useful. So I got started dismantling some crates downstairs, and very quickly I leveled up my carpentry skill. I had leveled up. I was going to continue dismantling these boxes, but it didn't give me a great deal of XP, so I was going to move on to some houses and dismantle some beds and wardrobes instead, which should get me a lot more XP.
I love you.
What was supposed to be just a carpentry leveling run ended up turning into a looting run as well, so I ended up looting most of the houses on this row. I arrived back home, killed some zombies, leveled up my maintenance skill, and suddenly realised that if I was going to do carpentry, I'm going to need a hammer. I had a hammer on me, but it was broken, but I do remember finding a hammer in one of the boxes earlier. However, as it turns out, this hammer can't be used for carpentry. So now I wasn't really in a good position. I needed a hammer to do carpentry work and to secure this place. And after looking on the map earlier, I didn't see a single shed in the surrounding area, but I did know that in the school's janitor's closet there may be a chance I could get one, so that's where I was going to head next. However, I got distracted and quickly brought in a lot of zombies. After dealing with all those zombies, I made my way around the back of my building, where I discovered that there was actually a room that I didn't know about. I guess it was so dark in this corner of the warehouse that I didn't even notice there was a door here. It didn't really matter though, as there wasn't really anything in here anyway, but it was nice to discover this early as it could be used as an extra storage room. Back outside, I continued my trek to the school. Here, my weapon broke, so I had to walk all the way back through the rain to get another metal bar. I took this guy's blue hat, got another metal bar, and was gonna go straight back out, except I got distracted again. I couldn't do too much fighting because I was exhausted, so I decided to sit up top, eat a bit of food, and relax a bit. I knew I couldn't do this forever, so soon enough I went back downstairs and continued the fight. Here I let one of them get to me again, but somehow, again, I wasn't bitten. My weapon broke again, so I trapped them in this room to buy myself some time so I could get another weapon out of my inventory. After all that, it's now time to head to the school. If you listen closely, you can hear my weapon break again for the third time. I had now run out of all my metal bars. Spirits were at an all-time low. I was clearly very exhausted, so I went upstairs, found a bed, and rested. I woke up at 5:20. This was really good. because I wanted to do something that I haven't been doing yet and that would really benefit me. In Project Zomboid, it's 6 in the morning and 6 in the afternoon, a show called Life and Living will air on TV. Depending on what's on, it can help you level up different skills, including carpentry. After eating some food from the kitchen, I made my way back outside. Most of these houses didn't really have much useful loot in them, so I continued on to the school until I very quickly got outnumbered. I think it's safe to say that I'm getting a lot better at killing large groups of zombies. And with that last zombie kill, I think I'm about done for this episode. Even though we didn't get to the school like I planned, we still achieved a lot, killed a lot, and next episode we're going to be doing even more. So, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.